Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to DIY Crafts. So today I have a very special guest for you. I have Cassie from Cass Creative, who is here to show us how to carve pumpkins outside of the usual carving patterns. So we're continuing our pumpkin extravaganza here in all things pumpkin crafts, and Cassie is going to show us how to do an awesome craft with pumpkins. So without further ado, Cassie, take it away.
Hi, this is Cassie with Cass Creative Pumpkin Carving. Today I'm going to show you a few tips and tricks to turn an ordinary jack-o'-lantern like this into something spectacular, like this. Let's talk tools. These are called ribbon loop tools. You can find most of these just on Amazon or even at the craft store. So this is what I use to remove the majority of the pumpkin skin. As you can see, it doesn't have much of a sharp edge, so it's actually a lot safer to use than a knife. It just slowly scrapes away layers of the skin. These shapes are really great for getting details like wrinkles or even parts of the eye. I have just a general X-Acto blade and then a version of a paring knife. You see me using a scouring pad and a cleaning brush just to clean up some of the extra flesh from the pumpkin and even sand away some of the ridges that are left behind from some of the tools. To shape the pumpkin, you're going to want to grab your large loop tool. And as you can see here, it's beveled on both sides, and to actually remove the skin, you want to hold it at about a 45-degree angle from your pumpkin, and you're just going to do a striking motion down, so just like this, and you can see how easily it really pulls that skin away. You can do smaller strokes to get smaller sections, but see how deep I went there? Just one big downward motion. One other thing you may notice is that I'm using what's called a rake tool. So here, it actually has small little grooves notched out so that it takes away smaller amounts of material. So as you can see here, it's creating small little rake patterns rather than taking away large, deep chunks. Once you're actually through to the flesh, there's a few different styles of cuts you can do. So let's say we have a nice smooth surface like this, and I want to make something that looks like it's round. Here we have a pointed tool, so all you would do is stick that tool in and then pull away. So as you can see, this creates what's called an undercut. So if I bring this all the way around, it's going to leave me with a shape that looks almost like an eyeball. So you can see how I have a hole now with something that's starting to look round inside. Once I have a shape like that cut out, I would then come back in with something that has a bit of a flat edge to it and refine that shape more, leaving the tip alone to not remove more material, but just take away material from all of the sides around it. And the more material I take away from the sides, the more pronounced that tip is going to be. So in just a few short seconds, I've created what looks to be something like an eye. The darkest point would be the pupil. So to get a shape that is dark, you need to dig deep into the pumpkin. So all I'm doing here is taking a round tool and just slowly twisting it in like a drill. And you can see I created something here that looks almost like a pupil. And then if I wanted to create the iris of the eye, you would want to take it a little bit deeper. Let's grab another small flat tool. I'm just going to slowly scrape around again, not going quite as deep as I did the first time for the pupil, but still creating a bit of a definition there. And just like that, you have something that looks like an iris. And with just a few very simple techniques, you can create shapes that look round from a flat surface. Now I'm going to go ahead and dive into the full pumpkin tutorial. If you have any questions about pumpkin carving, or you may be interested in taking a class or hosting your own pumpkin carving class, you can contact me at castcreativestuff.com. Thanks for watching and enjoy your Halloween.